talking about Northwest Majors. All right, all the stuff that went down. You attended Vicious, so we'll definitely get to your experience.
Yep.
We watched from afar, and it was pretty cool.
Awesome.
So we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking a little bit about Top 8, but mostly we'll be talking about notable matches that happened up to Top 8. So a lot of really cool stories that happened before Top 8. We'll get into that. Then next after that, we'll be talking about newly sponsored players and what that means for the community. And then we'll be talking about a new ruling that has been made by Mr. Wizard.
Yep, Joey
something
Kular.
to do about coaching. Or the lack thereof. You know, so, and then after that, we'll be talking about Guile. We'll be doing a little bit of a breakdown. And while we're doing that, like right after we're done showing you guys a bit about Guile, we're going to open up a lobby and play some games with you guys if you guys are interested in that. So, and field questions from the chat. So
best we can.
So let's just get right into it. Northwest Majors, guys. What'd you guys think? Who made Top 8? Who didn't make Top 8? You know, rather also an interesting story. Vicious, you want to take this away?
We actually had quite a plethora of talent, mainly coming from California in general. Like, just looking at the list, we had Romance, like right near the bottom, like right into top 13 or right into top 16 is Romance. We had Nasser. We had Arliath.
I know.
We're going to talk about later. We
Absolutely,
had
absolutely. Great
Snake
story.
Eyes and XSK Samurai. Those were like really talented players.
Yep.
All
Absolutely.
from California, taking it down at Northwest Majors for like top 32 or top 16. For that
And then in top 8, there
Top
was
8.
Justin Wong, Julio, also two Californians.
First and second place, respectively.
First and second, yes. There was
F-Champ in third.
F-Champ, LPN,
F-Champ.
Alex Myers, right? It was also
Correct.
top 8.
Alex
Yep.
Myers and Chris T.
And Chris T, yeah, both
Time for fifth.
Californians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
then-
where was East Coast at? Did they come
I
out?
have no clue.
Did they even come
Actually,
out? What was
I
the
guess
deal
if
with
you-
that?
If you want to, I guess if you want to count Justin
I mean,
Wong
Justin
as
Wong,
extension, by extension,
I
Yeah.
guess, but he's been
been
a
out- he's
lot
been out
of
here
years
for
down here.
years,
So.
yeah.
Dumbledore was actually in attendance.
Ooh,
yes,
yeah.
yes. So he's
Yeah.
Florida. He's
Oh,
Florida.
we're gonna talk about him a little bit later. But all right, let's first just get right into one of the matches that we thought was pretty cool. This was a run back from West Coast Warzone. PR Balrog versus Alex Myers. Nikali versus Cammy. Myers had actually lost to PR Balrog. Can't remember if he got like out of the tournament because of their match.
It was
It was
Oh,
an
it was losers
elimination.
bracket?
It was
okay,
losers,
so PR Balrog knocked Myers out of West Coast Warzone, but then they had the run back in top 32 at Northwest Majors,
Right.
and if we could go and see that clip right now, that would be pretty sweet. This match was pretty hype. I heard it went down to the last round, last round, but wasn't as close as I'm sure PR Balrog would have liked it to be.
Absolutely not. And you can totally see, Myers kind of changing. He was changing his game up in comparison to West Coast Warzone and Northwest Majors. He actually lacked a lot of anti-airs from West Coast Warzone. Now, we're going to go into it real quick.
Something you saw in the West Coast Warzone was PR Balrog was really getting a lot of mileage off that dive kick before. So in this one, you see he had like 2 weeks to think about it and to think, okay, Nikali, what am I going to do?
Didn't confirm though.
Yeah, Alex's neutral game has gotten a lot scarier in the span of a couple weeks. And then PR Balrog wasn't taken to the air as often as he did prior meeting Northwest Majors.
Yeah, he's
Look at that ground game, phenomenal.
right. Yeah, Myers has always been a very strong player and a very smart player, one that puts in a lot of hard work. But you can see he's more deliberate with his jump-ins. I think this time around, whereas at West Coast Warzone he was a little bit more flying high.
Right.
If I recall correctly.
A lot of people might not know this, but Alex actually plays with Chris T and Brent a lot.
Religiously.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He's by north and south by California, I guess what you could say.
He's like he's a bridge between the two.
He's by Cali.
He lives like half the time in NorCal, half the time in SoCal. So he gets to play a wide range of players. But like you said, like he definitely has gotten way better. His footsies have gotten way better over the past couple weeks.
His
and
spacing and control of the space has gotten way better. Like you can see right now, he was just.
I think
in
it's his
total-
confidence too.
No,
Oh
you
my
can see-
god,
you
that
can see-
pop off, dude.
But you could see he was in
Dang.
total command.
He only
of
got
the
chipped.
space.
Yeah, he only got chipped by Stomp in that entire round. Like he closed it out with
you can tell.
Yeah.
with a bang.
And I
That
think, like you
entire
said, it was
sequence was amazing.
there was definitely the confidence play. It's sort of something we've said a bunch of times on this channel that playing at that high level, it's so easy to psych yourself out. And I think just he had prepared, he'd given it more thought, given it more preparation, and like you saw, just stood up and was like, I got this.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
you kind of have to walk in and think, I'm going to win. I'm going to win this.
Yeah, the other side of that is seeing PR Rog's reaction to all that pressure. Normally, Nikali can uppercut through that. You got to get a kind of like a read on those kind of scenarios, especially when Myers reset him in the air and brought him back to the corner. It was kind of an ambiguous 50-50 right in the corner.
Yeah.
Nikali could definitely get out of those for free with uppercut, but Alex Myers instilled such a fear in him that he really had to second guess himself.
We also were only seeing like the last match of the set too, so
right.
like there might have been things that happened earlier that like made him doubt his reaction.
Yeah, but it made him change his game plan.
Yeah.
He forced him to do so.
Yeah, because there was times where he just knew the spacing, and he knew, I feel like, where PL Rog thought he was safe, and then he made him realize, you're not safe. I'm going to hit you with that EX cannon drill, just the tip of my foot. I'm going to catch you off guard. I know when you're sleeping. Got him.
So up next, we're going to talk about Arlieth. Sorry, Arlieth. We've been corrected. Arlieth, a Vega player from Weds Night Fights. He comes here pretty often. Does okay. Does pretty well.
Does really well.
You know, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
He's
got top 8 a couple times.
I think he's third Vega online and in the top 100 overall.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Shit. All right, but so
player.
what happened? What happened a couple weeks ago?
So
Arlieth, and then what happened this past weekend?
Arlieth is a guy I feel like a lot of people have been sleeping on. He's not a famous player by any means. But we know him, and he was. He has a lot of background, a lot of legacy, but he ended up being my favorite player at Northwest Majors. At West Coast Warzone, he went 0-2.
Yes, he did.
And then he
0-2. He won the 0-2 tournament.
Got it.
But that's the plaque.
But then he got the continue tournament.
No one wanted to take that bet.
Nobody
wanted the other guy. Who likes this guy?
Who is this guy? You like him? All right, whatever. But then at Northwest Majors, he ends up taking 9th place. And he knocks out NuckleDo.
Was that an elimination match?
That was an elimination.
All right, can we
I
check?
So.
Can we check that one out? NuckleDo versus Arlieth. Here we go.
Yeah. Now, and the thing, we're going to watch the second match, but this is already a counterpick. NuckleDo at first played Nash. Arlieth made an extraordinary comeback in the third round, to defeat the Nash, and now NuckleDo has switched to Armika.
So we're caught up there on the set. Now we're going into the last couple rounds.
You can see Arlieth has the 1. It's 1-0 right now.
Oh, wow. So it was 2-0.
It was 2-0. Yeah.
Okay, I got to see this.
Oh, and this is top 32 winners bracket.
This was actually sending NuckleDo into losers.
Into losers.
So who did Do lose to?
No, this is a winners bracket.
Right. But who did Do lose to?
He ends up getting eliminated by Rom. Another Vega player.
Rom the killer,
right.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
So he's going to be putting in a lot of time on the Vega matchup.
We'll be talking about Rom right after this, too.
Right, because he has, there's some news about him, too. But you can see, all right, NuckleDo is keen on getting him into the corner.
All right, yeah, Mika could definitely win here, but all right, gets away for free pretty much.
Yeah, now you can see Arlieth put on
anti-air.
I know, and the horizontal swat, too.
He's staying so mobile.
And you can see he almost put NuckleDo at dizzy. Aggressed when he had to, and then as soon as he knew he was at risk of himself being put in the corner, he backed off, let NuckleDo make the mistakes himself.
Yeah. And look how he's not even trying to force an opening.
Right, exactly. That's a footsie game right there. Like that's an incredible neutral game that Arlieth has really been putting in a lot of work, and now he's caught in the blender.
Okay.
But then
this happens,
especially against Mika.
Everybody has rounds like this.
Knuckle, don't do it.
Knuckle, don't.
Knuckle down.
Do it some more.
Knuckle,
do it more.
Not
gonna get that perfect at least.
The French knuckle.
And then this is where that's where Mika shines.
That happens.
Corner. So it happens.
You right
Whatever.
into the pocket.
Whatever. But now this is the golden ticket.
Okay,
Here we go.
You're so amped,
This is the golden ticket.
All right,
this
I'm
is
ready.
the trip to the Wonka factory right here.
I have not seen this yet, so this is a first for me.
This is where you get your everlasting gobstopper right here, baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, blocking low now. Not getting tricked.
Nice.
Yeah. Just trying for those.
Is that plus?
Switching in the styles?
Yes, that's plus.
Yes,
Okay.
on EX is plus. Yes.
Oh, definitely.
And that is
could've
also
contested that.
plus. Did not convert though, or confirm it, or rather, drop the combo, something.
Yeah, got nothing
Something
out
was
of
going
that.
on with
Okay.
NuckleDo.
Oh my God, this is so scary.
And now look at this.
I'd be pooping my pants right now if I was there.
This is where Mika.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Gets bodied. Oh, what? That's interesting.
Okay, a lot of random. Got kind of scrambly right there.
A little
NuckleDo
nut-
getting the best of it.
This is a very dangerous
Oh my
situation.
God.
But now watch. using those normals, knowing that
I think he went for
standing knee
command
is very-
grab.
the slide to get out of the blender. Now Mika has
my
to fight
God.
her way out. And look at this right
Yo.
there. Now, what's
turned
the
around.
setup? What's the setup? It's just
Meaty boys.
meaty, and then
Oh,
catch him.
He's
Don't
dead.
let her escape.
He's dead.
Look at that. Look at Knuckle, dude. Just
Wow.
all right.
Look
all
at the
right.
Kojima
Yeah.
shirt though. For
No, I'd be
that.
upset too if he goes back and watches that. He's like, there's certain situations where like that you get like there's some of these matchups like that's one of them, where like if you get that opportunity to like to win, you have the other character in the corner. You've worked the entire match to get them to the corner. You need to come back. You have less life than them. They have more life. You know, like you got to do it now. Like now's the time to win. And then like they get out once, and it's like.
Well, that's the and it's so easy. It's so tempting to go for the dizzy, like in the certain situations. You see
I
it
think
and you
that's
just
what
want
happened.
it.
I think he went for meaty throw or command throw, and he woke up with a 3-frame jab and
Right,
know,
and
or
so
a 3-frame stand like.
And I know, and that's something, especially at that level, they know that you're going to try to over-aggress. They know that what you're going to try to go for. But Arliath, really, he made a calibration, and I think when what he was going for didn't work, he just backed off.
Right.
And he did not over-exert.
Right when he got the when he switched it around,
and when he knew that he had the life lead, he knew if he just
a lot of
drew
Vegas
Mika
would have been
in-
like, yeah,
because
set up
exactly,
command grab, and then
right,
like they would have just neutral
because
jumped.
if you didn't get the dizzy like he did not, he didn't get the dizzy. At any moment, Mika could just grab you, medium punch you into the corner. You're in the blender. Now you got to fight your way out. Very smart stuff, and an incredible underdog story. Like we said,
Absolutely,
going
from
from
0-2 at the past major.
And just knowing, because let's face it, sometimes you're fighting the reputation of some of these guys. NuckleDu has been in Capcom Cup a top 16/32 player 2 years in a row.
I'll tell you what, he was sweating. In his hotel room, he was sweating. He was making sure he was practicing up the day before. I was in his hotel room with other players, and he was like, yo, man, I need to practice this NuckleDu matchup. Not Armika. I need to practice this NuckleDu matchup because he was scared of NuckleDu.
Yeah.
Not Mika, he was scared of NuckleDu.
I thought you were saying NuckleDu was practicing. He's like, yo, I'm
NuckleDu.
NuckleDu.
Guy, man.
I gotta practice this NuckleDu matchup,
Arliath
dude.
was definitely sweating.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna. That was pretty cool.
That was
pretty
great.
cool
That was a
story.
great match, yeah.
A lot of these little stories that happened like up to the top 8. They're like, it didn't,
It's just
make it to the top 8, but it was like really cool.
Emergent storytelling. Love it.
The next one, Snake Eyes versus Rom.
Ooh, this one was
Deadly.
The heartbreaker.
This was one of. We're all like. Oh,
okay, I want to
man.
point out that this was a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
The first time we saw it. Now the second time we saw it, it was even more of a heartbreaker because I'm pretty sure it came at the hands of a dropped combo.
right.
I'm not sure if we're gonna have the footage from that exact drop combo sequence.
Don't spoil it, man.
Oh my! I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Let's just take a look. Okay.
Oh,
It must have been the round prior.
yeah, we just
Because
missed
he
the
was
input
he
for
was
this round,
up
yeah.
1-0, and then he was gonna win.
Yep.
Right.
And then he did the wrong combo.
That's
Or he
correct.
dropped it, and then Rom made the comeback. And then Snake lost all his momentum, and then I'm sure like it just put the fear in him. Like you could just see it. It switched around.
And I was-
I didn't. Did I bring up that he lost to Rom?
Already,
at
yes.
West Coast Warzone.
Yes. Well, you hinted at it. You hinted at it, but-
Rom knocked out Snake Eyes. He is the Snake Eater. He is.
Yeah.
They should call him the mongoose. Okay.
my
He is
gosh.
destroying.
You think you're
the
so
snakes.
clever? That is good though. They should. They need to do.
Clever.
Oh, he went for the throw. Does not go for the
Look at this.
command grab.
Perfect.
Damn. Yeah.
Perfect.
It's also just worth noting real quick. We can bookmark it for later. Snake Eyes playing Alex, not Zangief.
Yep, he's
We'll
been playing. He played Alex the entire tournament, even in casuals, money matches, all that. He
Yep.
was not changing back to Zangief.
Yeah.
He is sticking
It's a
with his guns.
It is a slow transition, but he is converting
I said
exclusively to
it
Alex.
when
I think.
Alex first came out. I said.
Oh,
I actually said this to Rathmatics. I was like, Snake's gonna pick Alex. Like, Alex is like made for him.
I
Like,
think so.
you can win with that crouching strong. You know what I mean?
Perfect,
Back up,
perfect.
back
Oh
up.
shit! Back perfect.
PvP.
That's what they were saying in the chat. That's sick.
PvP.
I wanna see a D there. DPPD.
DDPD.
Yeah.
DVDP. What is that?
We have
Wow.
children in the chat, guys. We have children in the chat.
DVDA. Sorry.
I'm a
it.
child, guys. Please.
Nice. Way to utilize that counter hit though. That was
Yeah.
so far. By
Yeah.
the way.
Oh, the ambiguous off the wall dive.
Yeah, it looked like he went for the stand jab, anti-air, probably. Got counted
Good
out of it.
stuff. The air to
Yeah,
air
this
got
is
the
pretty
dizzy
much it.
again.
I wish we could see Snake's face right here, but we
No,
can't.
I know.
Ooh, nice jab
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, punish. There you go.
Greedy McGreederson.
And
Yeah,
just a
that was
jab.
just.
Yo,
He-
God,
look at
Did you
the-
see his face? He's like, woo!
But look at
He's like,
Snake's face. Like,
That's crazy. The back.
Snake,
back
he's such a. I mean, you could tell he's probably fuming on the inside.
Oh man,
he is.
How could you not be, dude? Like you had the guy beat.
But he's such a.
And then you failed.
But he's such a nice guy too. You just see him like, smile, smile, smile. Go back to his hotel room.
I've never seen him upset ever outside of Street Fighter. Inside of Street Fighter, didn't even matter. Like
he got such a poker face, but he was cracking a little bit there.
I want to see him crack.
Yeah.
I want to see that happen.
He showed.
I mean, he's a cool guy and everything, but I just want to see.
He's really nice. Yeah.
I want to see that kind of emotion out of a player like him.
So Vicious, do you want to talk a little bit about your experience going to Seattle? Was it your first time in Seattle?
It was my second year in a row going to Northwest Majors. Let me tell you, the TOs did a hell of a job. Shoutouts to John Kim, Team Chaos Gaming, all of them. There were some either some eSports players too, like helping out the event. It was just everybody helping each other out. The event ran so smoothly. They were on time. They even had a team tournament. And guess who took the team tournament?
Who did?
Team Trinity and Friends.
And
Brent
Friends.
And Friends?
Chris, Julio, BJ Unchained, and Romance.
Oh, okay.
That is the team to beat.
Yeah, that was definitely a huge team. And right after that,
that's nuts.
Lupe Fiasco tweeted him.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
he tweeted
yesterday. Yeah, right after Northwest Majors.
He wants Ken training from the Trinity.
Yeah.
Mr. Trinities, can I?
He wants to make the triangle.
Training
he wants to make the triangle into a square or a rhombus, maybe.
A rhombus.
Romping rhombus is what
Romping
that is.
rhombus. Yeah.
Again, shout outs to everybody there. Part of the Northwest Majors.
I
highly suggest everybody who's in SoCal needs to book a flight there next year. And do it because
what did you think of Seattle? Like,
it was amazing. Everything is legal that you want to do there. But it's a great atmosphere. The food was amazing. The players there are actually pretty strong. Shout outs to the Washington scene in general. The entire state actually has some pretty strong competition. Just all I can say is keep at it, and we'll see you guys, again.
Thank you guys for an awesome tournament. I mean, it was a pleasure. Been a pleasure talking about it. It was a pleasure watching it.
I love being there.
So thank you.
I love Lamp. I love Lamp.
I love Lamp.
I love Lamp.
I'll eat that stapler right now, man. So moving on to the next topic. Easy transition here. Newly sponsored players.
Yep. Coming in the wake of Northwest Majors.
Yes.
We just learned that LPN has been signed.
LPN has been signed.
By who now?
Circa,
right? Yes.
I
think it's their very. He will be representing their very first Street Fighter
division.
Right? Division. Yeah. I think they were in MOBAs.
I think they're into Counter-Strike and the
first-person shooters,
typical
MOBAs.
big name esports stuff. A lot of people trying to get their hands into the fighting game community nowadays. We got Echo Fox picking up Julio
after Texas Showdown,
which is Rick Fox's team.
Yeah.
The 3-time NBA champion. Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, just about. Yeah,
something like that.
Okay,
some Laker guy.
Yeah, it's just
who knows?
Something, no big deal.
NBD.
The small little industry called esports or eat sports. However you want to enunciate it. And what is this? What do you think this means for the community, and what can we expect moving forward?
In terms of players getting picked up, I think it's great stuff to LPN finally getting the recognition he deserves. He's been in the scene a while. He's been
a long time.
He's been with other crowds, other sponsorships prior to this one, but I think this one is going to be the one to keep him steady in terms of his prosperous Street Fighter V career. And then
I wonder how long the contract was signed for.
Right,
I know that there are teams out there that are floating around the 6-month, small contract type deal just to see how it goes, or just to get a little bit, not have to delve too deep into their pockets to try out this Street Fighter thing, because I think a lot of people are worried that maybe there's definitely bigger scenes out there, League of Legends, Counter-Strike, but those players are also more expensive,
Absolutely.
There's more of them, you got to sponsor a team.
Oh, the whole team, whereas fighting game players, as long as you can just represent yourself, as the opposing force.
Right. It's a lot easier to digest too for companies looking to get into it, to be like, oh, this person, I don't have to worry about 5 people, repping my brand. It's just one person I have to, have this cohesive vision with and have them sell my product. And I think that's good. That's something that we as the fighting game community and other communities where it's a 1 versus 1, action kind of thing. That's something that we offer that other communities don't. I think that's really cool.
And I think just overall, you posed the question, what will it do for the community? if you've been on Twitter, if you've been on social media in any of the fighting game community circles, you see a lot of people talking about sponsorships, sponsors. Who's going to sponsor? Who's going to get a sponsorship next?
Sponsor us.
One thing, yeah, sponsor us. Send us places. We'll commentate everything. I think the idea is, it's really, in my mind, it's only going to yield more hunger because, what you had in the arcade scene, the hunger really, there was a lot of this internal stuff, and it's still there, that fire, what lights the fire, and you have to light the fire. But then simultaneously, if there's this sort of like externalized, dangling carrot, as it were, something that, for you to go toward,
something to reach for,
strive for. If these companies are willing to provide that extra incentive to make more people want to play and give more people that hunger, that want to be better, and then they can fuel it themselves, like, I don't really see it in that regard. I don't see that as a bad thing. I feel it's just going to cast a wider net to a larger span of gamers, people who may not have ever wanted to play fighting games.
Right.
I will say that I have something that I want to kind of get off my chest.
Sure.
If you will let me.
You can vent to us anytime.
Okay, so
it's just us.
I think that this is a very trying time. I don't want to say trying time. This is a very delicate time in which we have a lot of eyes on us. There's a lot of people investing cash, money, like capital, and don't necessarily think that they're going to get like a cash, return immediately out of it. But in the future, they're hoping that they can grow this thing and then, maybe get a return out of it. Maybe not monetarily, like specifically cash, but, in advertising, the brand recognition and all of those things. And I think the people that are getting picked up, especially by these really big names, the players in our community, you guys really have to, like, you are our ambassadors. You're like the first run on this big money that is being invested in our community, and it is up to you to represent us in such a way that they don't run away scared. Right. That they don't ever return, because we only get one first impression. We only ever get one first impression.
Yeah.
And I think the fighting game community has had a bad impression, for a long time.
I totally agree.
And now we're getting this second chance, and those don't come along too often. So I'm just saying that to our players out there, and I respect a lot of the dudes that are out there, and I think we're in good hands. But, that's just what I want to say.
Yeah, there's not a sponsored player out there who, in my opinion, shouldn't be sponsored. I think
that makes sense.
For all the sponsored players who are currently under sponsorship, it's redundant, I know, but the ones who have sponsorship, I feel like they have earned it. And there's some people out there who honestly deserve sponsorships and don't have it yet.
See, now we have to actually have to find a new mission next week. We have to find sponsored players.
And
should give up their spot for other players who are not sponsored.
Money match for the sponsorship?
Ooh. I'm looking at the non-sponsored players like Jace the Ace, Chris Tatarian, BJ Unchained, Calvin Gian,
Damdai.
Holy smokes,
Arturo Sanchez? Arturo is not sponsored.
He's not a sponsored player.
He's not. That's insane. That's actually insane that Art isn't sponsored.
He was in Japan right now competing with people. They were getting his autograph and his pictures. Like, hey, you're a famous player. You're good.
He was also running the stream for one of the earliest KOF 14.
Oh, yeah. Well, I will say that is kind of maybe the reason. Because I'm not, like, let's say you got sponsored as a player and you're running a stream too, and you want to be able to get a stream also. If you want to get sponsors for the stream, getting multiple sponsors, but also, like, you can't conflict with the sponsorship of one. Like, it's just a weird area that nobody has delved into yet.
Yeah, it's like
so Art would definitely be paving the way
for sure. Yeah, 'cause sometimes there is a conflict. Here's the other thing. Okay, let's not beat around the bush. Sponsorships are corporate. That's what they are, plain and simple. You know, you are basically,
there's an exchange of goods.
Yes, exactly. You are going to be somewhat of a stock car for them. You know, you're going to have to wear the bat. Anybody who makes up that league, if it's Monster Energy or or whatever, Razer or Electronics, you're going to have to wear that brand on yourself. So that said, sometimes there's a conflict of interest. I know last year, for example, there was the Red Bull Kumite. Now this year they did allow players from EG to come over. But Evil
I
Genius,
forgot about that.
right? But Evil Genius, here's the thing: Evil Genius is in part made up of Monster Energy, which
That's correct.
conflicts with Red Bull
Exactly.
being a
See,
competing.
these are the things that
right
kind of
now
like,
this year they went. They
it's
were
just
a little
uncharted
bit lax.
territory, so
Right,
there's going to be these weird things. Speaking of uncharted territory and weird like things, people making rules and then changing them later, whatever it is. We got to move on to the next topic, which is
I have thoughts.
the no coaching rule.
This
Joe,
actually,
well, let's just say what it is.
Yeah, okay.
It's going to be pretty nuts.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
You take it away.
Whole-
Say the coaching
Alright,
rule. Say
so-
what
Go for
happened.
it. Go for it. Go
This
for it.
year at EVO 2016, Joey, Mr. Wizard Cuellar, has decided that coaching is not allowed on the main stage at EVO 2016.
Top 16.
Now-
Wait, on the
Or
stage
top-
period?
Actually,
or,
it should be top 16, but I believe
it's probably going to be made to the stage.
it should be. It's
Yeah.
going to be main stage.
Now, specifically, what that means is, like I'm playing, I'm the player playing, and then you run up and you're like, "Hey, so you notice that
Or
whenever
you pop a
DB,
squat right there, and
right,
you're
and then
telling
you
him
whisper,
what to do.
right? That's what we're talking about. Side coaching between the matches. Now, coaching during matches has always been frowned upon. During
Right.
it, like saying,
There's even
I-
and there's some gray area.
there's gray area
in
there
that,
too. So I think what's important, and I think what this is going to do, this kind of like I would say a knee-jerk reaction to what happened with the Julio phone call and like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, because in his tweet where he announced it, he did say phone or otherwise. No
Yeah.
coaching, phone or otherwise.
Yeah.
He did make a point to mention that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Or
it's kind of
reference it,
alluding,
allude it,
to
yeah.
what happened. I forgot where I was going to go with that, to be honest.
A
Where was I headed?
knee-jerk reaction. There's a knee-jerk reaction to it.
Right, but what needs to happen is that this conversation needs to be brought up, and we as a community need to decide on a standard, because this has been happening for far too long, where it's like, I don't know, is it okay that four
Yeah.
people, coach him during the match? I mean, like, everybody likes him, he's a good player, so that's cool. But then the dude, like, that gets coached during a match and beats the top player.
Yeah, he's a
and
nobody,
then,
right?
Yeah,
He's a
and then
random.
it's like, oh my god,
Right.
like,
sometimes-
that should never happen, and blah blah blah. There needs to be a standard.
Absolutely. And speaking of standards, it's like, how are you even going to regulate that on such a high level?
Well, if
God.
if you're
See-
limiting it to only the top whatever
That's
on
reasonable.
stage,
But
that's
doesn't that-
definitely
That's reasonable for the logistics of it, but that's not reasonable for the players. That's not fair.
Yeah, say
as
that
far
same
as-
scenario wasn't played on main stage, but rather in a pool.
in the pool.
And
So
he
might
had
have
like
been different.
He had maybe it was a Japanese player, and there was just like 6 of them. He's like, hey, by the way, stomp on this fool.
Yeah,
with
they
all
got
this tech.
3-4 minds, analyzing the match and what's happening without the stress of like footsies and thinking of everything,
Yeah.
and they're just like looking at purely habits, and they're just like, oh, okay, when you do this, I promise you this is gonna work.
Yeah.
So
How are you gonna do that transition from main stage no coaching to pool play no coaching?
It's not.
Like,
It's,
is that fair?
it's not fair. Absolutely,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
don't
fair.
think
But
it-
at least there will be like a standard that eventually, when there's more staff in the tournaments, because hopefully there's more money coming in. These sponsorships of these big player names, they go well, and people want to invest more. And there's a lot of way more viewership and more people coming out to tournaments. And so we need more staff, and then we have more staff, and then we can actually regulate this in pools. I think that is like where we need to get to. But the first part is just deciding what the hell this standard is going to be. Is it one coach? Is it only coaching between rounds? Is it, do you have to designate that coach? Can you switch out the coach?
Yeah. Is it across the board from like, the first 4,000 entries all the way to
Yeah.
top 8 or just top
Because if we're going to
8?
say there's no coaching rule in pools, then I'm, as a tournament competitor, I'm going to use whatever means necessary, barring like shaking my opponent and that's not in the rules. But if having 3 people sit there and like coach me during the matches, like that, if that's cool, like I would be dumb not to use that. It's like if you have an unblockable, you would be dumb not to use that to your
that makes
advantage. Like, and so that's why there needs to be a standard so that there's no confusion.
I just would like to bottom line so the viewers, and I also know where everyone's coming from. Jeremy, coaching in fighting games, yes or no? Do you like it or not like it in general?
Personally, no.
Okay. Coaching in fighting games, do you like it or not like it?
I'm on the fence because I
Yes or no, buddy? Gotta do it.
No, I can't. I could see both arguments. If we come up as a community,
Personally, on a personal level.
Just a personal, yeah. Not about Joey, not about Capcom Cup, not about
No
Evo.
jabs at anybody. This is our personal opinion.
Yeah, this is. I just want to represent our opinions.
if I'm doing a money match,
In general. Tournament match.
I'm saying like the most serious of things. Like I'm doing a money match or a tournament match. I feel like no. It's
No
me
coaching.
and you. It's what you've accrued in your knowledge, what I've accrued in my knowledge, and it's me and you, buddy, and that's it.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
But if
That's
what do you think?
I don't like coaching.
Okay.
I don't like coaching at all. Now,
But if they said like, "Hey, coaching's cool, one coach."
If coaching is
Between
right,
rounds.
if it's a stated rule, and some tournaments they've said no coaching during, but coaching between rounds is okay.
And then they
like,
never
if that's
enforce
the standard, that's fine. Right, and
the
then
whole thing goes on and on.
and then and if that's the thing, but I'm with you. You know, bottom line, since the 80s, since the 90s, these games are billed as one-on-one competitive head-to-head fighting games.
You're right.
It's
And
head
that's how it
to
should be.
head. It's head-to-head, not head to
Right.
head.
Yeah.
a lot
Well,
of
the
head.
interesting, like, people
Lot
keep
of
making
head.
a lot of these analogies, and they have some merit. Like, people will be like, it's sport, e-sport. So if we're going that route, what sport doesn't have coaching to some extent? Well, that's a good argument. Hold on. And then there's another analogy, which people use all the time, is that people make Street Fighter out to be like a game of chess. Like a high-speed game of chess.
Right.
Do they have chess coaches where they're sitting there like analyzing, three people
And saying,
analyzing
move
the
there,
game?
he's
like,
gonna move here, move
you
here.
know,
Yeah.
you'll like, dude, let me look up this strategy real quick on chess.com and like, okay, he moved here, here, and here in his first 4 moves. What's gonna? No, they don't have people doing that, dude.
But you do make a good point. Like,
So-
but then what about like the physical sports like boxing, which really like. If you brought this into the real world, it is kind of like, there's a little bit of boxing to it too. Like they can go to
Yeah.
their corner and they have a coach
That's
who
the thing.
can
It's
say,
a mixture of all these things.
Yeah, so you're right.
There's
So
no
you're right.
good
There's
like
a lot of good
analogy
points.
where it's like,
But I've
we're
always-
just gonna have to decide, and then we're gonna have to like go with that.
Yeah, but you're right that I do personally feel whatever. Again, this is not a whatever. You feel however you want to feel, but personally I do feel it is kind of a mental game, and having that, I feel it's a battle of minds.
I totally
But then
agree.
it is also
Should-
fingers and
It should be kept one-on-one.
yeah.
I just
That's what I feel too.
That's the general
but-
consensus here
Fair enough.
all around the board.
Fair enough.
Okay, but we'll
All right,
move
so-
on. But so that's it.
Moving on, we've got our next topic. Been out for about a week now?
About a week.
Almost a week now. Guile,
Last
6 days.
Thursday.
Mr.
6 days.
Guy L, as
Came out last Thursday.
yes.
That's right.
Colonel
like Ross
Willis.
likes to say. So we're gonna pull up a cool little clip. If you guys haven't seen it, this is good. This is Chris
Oh,
G
yeah, this is pretty
versus
cool. This is pretty
Blockbuster
cool.
John, captured on Chris G's stream.
Yeah, in an actual match, not
Yeah.
a practice
Ooh.
or training room session.
He was getting bodied,
Oh,
and
oh,
then this happened.
This is the comeback. Yeah, you can see the life. I mean, even right now, John has the life lead,
And the
but
reset-
it's slowly leaving him right now.
Right
Are you
here?
going to keep going? No.
The
no.
reset.
Oh, tricks, dude.
That's
Into
combo
the
number
stun,
1.
dude.
The first
Huh.
combo. And here comes combo number 2.
And
Fist to
super.
crush strong, some boom, the super. And the back
And look
away.
at the
his
what.
back
Oh,
away.
it
Feeling
happened.
Fade
himself.
away. Yo,
It
shout outs to
happened.
Chris G for streaming all weekend so that he could bring us this moment. That was freaking sick. Dude.
That was Monday
This
afternoon,
was-
and it was the best feeling
Right,
ever.
so Guile had only been out for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days.
4 days.
4 days at that point.
And everybody's like, no, that's just a combo for show. That never really happens. You
And
can't do that in a
then-
real match. And look at that. Look at that ranked match.
I know a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, look at these combos. They're so impractical." Blah blah blah. They're not really that impractical. And
If
yeah,
it-
it's situational, but these situations happen all the time.
Right, that's the thing.
All the time.
It's not. It's not a. They're not. This video
my
is not.
Oh my
God.
And all the stuff like even some of the stuff that like Desk does. These are not tool-assisted combos. These are not like the games have not been hacked or broken, or restructured to allow for these things. The fact is, if it's in the game, if you can do it, then you can do it. You
Yeah,
can do
absolutely,
it.
dude.
It's in the game. Period.
What's fair is fair.
Yeah, and right there we saw that
So-
was a real match.
So
That
we're gonna
was totally
do a
fair,
little bit of a
actually.
Guile breakdown. If you guys, were busy
Oh,
working
yeah.
over the weekend or
Yeah.
whatever it was, or you didn't get to see much Guile at Northwest Majors, we're gonna do a little breakdown. Vicious and Paul are gonna head this because I haven't been able to do too much Guile, but I think he's sick. I think he's awesome. We're gonna jump into training mode, and we're just gonna go over cut some of his. We're gonna go over his move list, and then we're gonna go over some combos, some crush counter things, maybe a couple cool resets that you guys found, or something other than what
Definitely.
Chris G just showed us. And then after that, we'll open up a lobby that's passworded, and we'll field questions from you guys from the chat. So if you guys have any questions, start asking them in the chat right now. Matt, our producer, Craft Singles, is going to put those into a little text document, and then we'll be able to answer those for you while we play against you guys.
Yeah.
With Guile, of course.
Yes.
Let's go.
Colonel
let's do
William
this.
F. Guile.
I thought
From
it was
Brus-
Gilly.
Guile.
I thought his name was-
Guile.
Guile, as Mr.
I'm going
Mike
to
Ross.
kick. I'm going to kick Bison's ass so hard. The
All
next
right,
Bison
so
wannabe is
do you
going
want
to
a
feel it.
rock player too? Like, you can both be Guile?
Sure.
Did you want to go in the training mode, or do you want to go straight into versus?
Can you do
training
Can you do training
for a
mode
little
with 2
bit?
players?
Definitely can. Oh, we cannot purchase that with fight money.
Oh,
We'll go to another
That's
air.
okay.
We'll go to another.
I'm just going to
airport.
relax.
Oh, no, you have
I'm
the
gonna
CPU.
sit back.
And, that's right. We'll do.
No, I got you.
Let my pits air
Okay.
out.
Let me do it. I got you. I will carry
Yeah.
you on the wings of love. Only the two of us together, flying high with Guile from the Air Force Base. We're gonna.
Which
show
which
everybody-
holding on
which
to
color
your-
do you like better?
I like the red one.
You like the red
Yeah, I
one?
like the red
Oh,
one too.
which costume or which color?
Which color? Right here, this color.
Okay, so give.
Red-
I like the
boys.
white tie. Yeah, I like the white
So,
tie.
a little bit
Player
similar to his original counterpart. He retains his normals, his jab, strong.
No, you mean he has no eyebrows.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely not. So Fierce is a little different. This bad boy right here is a
Yep.
sick
Oh,
little
this
move
thing.
right
That's
here.
his. That's one of his crush counters.
Stand Fierce, right?
Now, it seems like he has a lot of crush counters on his Fierce. He has the. Whoops, that's a crush counter. Like you see, this is also a crush counter. Which you can follow up. I mean, I wasn't ready for it, but you can follow up with other stuff.
Yeah. So, say somebody whips like a flash kick in front of you. What are you gonna do? You gonna punish them?
Oh yeah. Well, sorry.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's
Ooh.
real.
That's
a
a
lot
real
of
thing.
damage.
And that's
a
pretty
thing
good
you can do.
damage, yeah.
It's really.
Yeah.
It's really
Oh,
good
can we
damage.
turn the damage, the attack data on?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's turn the attack data on for you, boys and girls. Let's see this. Boom. So, as
That-
you saw there, that
That
was
did like 240?
one of the things. It's
pretty good.
Yes, and look at the stun too. 475.
It's pretty good. So, right here, also short, medium, and then roundhouse.
Oh, sorry.
But he also has a special normal down forward roundhouse, which is
Ooh.
what props characters up.
Which was totally
That's where you get the,
and totally
the juggle
this
potential.
this one and this one are totally Van Damme.
Woo.
This is why Van Damme played him in the movie because of
No,
those
are you
kicks.
sure? Are you sure it wasn't that one or
Both of them.
which one?
I did
Yeah,
both
the
of them.
upside down kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh
one?
yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That's definitely Van Damme all over it.
Yeah.
Man, I thought they were going to make that thing so much more ridiculous. I thought it was going to be like comboable like in Street Fighter 4. It's like not
It
as
is, a
good
little
as
bit.
Street Fighter
If
4
you
as I
make it a
thought.
meaty or a counter hit, you could definitely combo off of it.
Right.
But check this out. You want to see some really cool stuff?
Sorry, I canceled the
That
flash kick.
V reversal, and you still get hit. All right, so no, look at this. You want to see the best move in the game?
Yes. Show us.
Okay.
Show us.
Best
Vicious.
move in the game.
Oh, hold on. Yo,
This is the best move in the game.
you want to
Yo.
kiss? You want to kiss?
Oh yeah, look at that.
That mind game is
Look
so
at that.
sick.
Look at you just shimmy.
That mind game is so sick.
Check this.
I saw a lot of people using that online, so like they would V-skill.
Playing Halo again.
They would V-skill and sit behind the wall and then just kind of shimmy forward just to
Look at
check
that.
if you were in the air. And then if you weren't in the air, they would either throw us, they would either jump back
Hey,
or
stand
they would
up.
like stop
Yo,
charging.
stand
you know
up.
What I mean?
Stand
And
up.
do another V-skill. Oh my god.
Look at the ratio, like the scale ratio on these characters. But yo, other than that, he has flash kicks. He's got sonic
and then-
boom.
And
then
then flash
also
kick
just
also
like-
not invulnerable on frame 1 like it was prior in prior games. A lot of people heard about that.
But EX
EX
is,
is.
right?
EX is.
EX is.
So that's his only
a-
reverse,
That's
true
a
reversal.
true
Projectile
reversal.
invincible all the way through, and it's invincible.
From 1
frame-
through
No, well, regular one is invincible 3 through 7.
Okay,
7.
but EX is like 1 through something.
1 through 7.
1 through 7. It is 1 through 7. Okay, I thought it was.
And then he, obviously, you saw his super. He's got the Sonic Hurricane.
Yeah,
but it's
which is
all
powered up
amplified,
and
yeah.
Yes, but
And
he has
critical
two.
art.
He does exactly. He has two versions, just like Ryu has Shinku Hadouken and Denjin Hadouken, depending. Guile also. So that's called Sonic Tempest. But if you put this on, then it's Sonic Hurricane.
Oh,
that was so cool! That was so
The
cool!
other side V trick, that's so cool.
And do you guys
let's
get?
see
Hey,
some-
do you
let's
guys
see
get the
some-
reference? Guile bracelets, Guile handcuffs, always.
Fisticuffs, baby.
Yep.
So check it out. Look, before we go into the
Rolex.
V trigger, yo, look at this Sonic Cross though. So what that does is it lays out an extra projectile, and it's not just for show. It does hit. There
Yeah,
are
it does
some
hit.
meaty setups.
It's like a wall.
But the way it's utilized, or the way you actually have to execute it, is as a cancel. So you would press the V skill straight into the Sonic Boom, and what it does, it changes the properties of your boom to making it a 2-hit fireball.
Yeah.
That's
or,
so fast.
and it adds a hit to it. So EX is already 2 hits. You do that, it makes it 3.
and you could juggle off of it. So
You can.
check this bad boy. I'm just bad.
Ooh, but you can do the forward fierce too. Or
yeah, see?
Yeah, nice,
Exactly.
nice.
You do plenty of things over there.
so
Tasty Steve, oh baby,
pasty as they call him.
say jam.
All right, show us. A lot of people, I've seen these basic moves and stuff. This basic move set. Show me some crush counter optimization. I've seen a lot of people getting the crush counters, getting the proper crush counters.
Okay.
Show me the proper combos off of like a stand fierce crush counter. Show me a proper crush counter combo off of the spinning back fist. What is the most damaging stuff that I can do, and potential resets?
I'd have to stop you with the back fist, because back fist you should never use as a crush counter unless you're extremely far away. You would definitely get an EX Sonic Boom off of that.
Okay.
But I would heavily suggest Stand Fierce as a crush counter.
Stand Fierce. Oh,
Stand
the one
Fierce,
that just
absolutely.
boom.
Yeah.
This is also a crush counter, right? No.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Actually, I don't think so. So I'm going to flash kick, and then you're going to punish me? No,
No.
definitely
No, it's not. Okay.
So, what I want you to do is just, well, generally with Guile, you want to land this fat combo right here. That Stand Fierce to crouch strong takes forever to hit, but it's so worth it because after crouch strong you go into boom, and you can definitely get, if you're close enough, you can get another boom after that into a back fierce into a V-trigger.
You want to do it?
Which is how Chris G started his combos out.
I think I've seen an even deep. Well, you're saying jump in, then boom. Jump in, then boom, then crouch medium punch, then boom, then crouch medium punch, then boom. Yeah, you can get like 3 of them.
What's sick about that is, you could boom into fierce. I don't know why I got roundhouse, but boom into fierce is so sick.
This is, I guess, where the dummy comes into play a little bit easier.
Yeah, see, look, that all connected.
Yeah, that was 5 hits. That was a
yeah,
link.
generally you really want to hit somebody with
a lot of
that
combo
fierce.
extension in the corner.
So yeah, give me a quick flash kick, and then I'm gonna punch it.
Okay.
Accordingly. Oh, not like that.
I'll give you another one.
Forward
Ready?
fierce?
Do it again. That's some pretty good damage.
Okay,
Yep.
264. Can
Yeah.
we make that bigger?
Can we?
You know
Possibly.
what?
Here,
Possibly.
can I? Let me
I think
try.
I saw one where they juggled 2 flash kicks.
You
Did
wanna
like
try it?
one.
Here, you do it.
Juggle?
Oh,
okay.
What do you do after
I
that?
think you can EX.
You can
totally
EX
do that.
after that.
Totally do that. You
Yeah,
want to try it
yeah,
one
yeah.
more time? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let me
flash
try
kick.
it.
All right,
I'm gonna
so
tiptoe in my Jordans real
we'll
quick.
try one more time, and then
Oh, well.
yeah.
All right, last time.
All right.
Ready?
Okay,
One,
ready?
2, 3 Z's.
No, that wasn't high enough. Yeah, you
I'm
have to do
messing
it
up.
earlier.
I think yeah.
That's okay. All right, let's try like show me like a forward, like a spinning back fist combo. I think it's a crush counter, spinning back fist, and then dash forward, stand heavy
You
punch.
definitely do that.
Yeah.
So
I
you,
think
you
that's
take
the
this one
optimal
over.
one.
Yeah, you take this one over. I'm gonna give you a flash kick. All right.
Oh,
Yeah, don't charge. Don't charge.
best.
Oh yeah.
Best Guile NA.
I guess this would. Here we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That definitely does. That definitely can.
That
That
definitely
does.
combos for sure. And then you go into flash kick, right?
Yeah.
To get the biggest
Oh, that's
damage
that's
possible.
That's a sick reset.
Well, I wanted you guys to show the chat that because a lot of players, I've been playing some Guiles online, a lot of players, including myself, they'll get the spinning back fist crush counter, and then they'll just be like, oh, they're satisfied with another spinning back fist. But that's not the optimized combo that you should go with. You should do spinning back fist crush counter, recognize the crush counter hit, dash forward, stand heavy punch, and then crouch medium punch into flash kick.
Yeah.
Into super if you have it.
Yeah, you definitely have ample time to do all that and a bag of chips.
Yeah, plenty of time. There's also there's a crush counter sweep setup with the V trigger hits meaty. Or no. You do crush counter sweep and then you do V skill immediately and then you throw a light sonic boom and the light boom the double hits hit meaty. And you're like hella plus, and you can like jump over and do that mix up, or you can like neutral jump, empty jump low, or safe jump setup. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
So let's actually get into that to the V trigger. So
Okay.
you saw V skill, and then once it's fully charged up, you have Sonic
The Sonic
Boom
break.
time.
Sonic breaks.
Oh, okay. Oh, different speeds. Okay, that's how I feel. But look how much meter it takes away. But that's pretty innovative. That's some Street Fighter Rainbow Edition stuff, man.
Yeah.
How that works out is you could actually do the Sonic Boom manually, or you could just press hard punch and hard kick together, or you like press V trigger again, and the Sonic Boom will come out also that way. And then what happens is, in sequence, if you just keep pressing the buttons, like press any of the punch buttons,
Right.
you'll
Booms
get
just
that
keep coming
speed
out.
boom like almost immediately.
What was Chris doing to extend the combo in the corner? Was it heavy punch, light punch?
It is, yes, it was heavy punch,
Heavy-
light punch.
Heavy punch, light punch,
Oh, okay.
and then dash forward.
Yeah.
Heavy punch, light punch, dash forward.
Yeah. So he would do like,
No.
But you like kind of delay the light
Yeah.
punch one, right?
yeah,
like
slightly.
Bop,
You have a
bop.
lot of, you have a
like bop,
quite a big window to cancel the first boom into the next boom. So he went like
Right.
that. Oh, I'm not even.
Oh, you're not in V
hold
trigger,
on, Give
dog.
me some of that. Ugh, real manpower. Fudge.
Yeah, we should also
Oh,
say
yeah, a little bit more delayed.
forward. We should also say
I think it's
forward.
got to be at like a little bit of a range too.
He has like like 3 fierces other than just 3 standing fierces. He has
Yeah,
the
that
regular
one.
standing
There you
fierce, he
go.
has the forward
That was perfect.
burning knuckle, and then he has the back fierce burning straight.
Dude, that's so sick.
Okay,
This character's
okay.
so cool.
If we can, we're running a little bit low on time. We got about 15 minutes left.
Oh,
so
I take it back. It's medium punch to jab. But yeah,
Okay.
medium punch to light punch.
that gives you the most frame advantage to extend the combo. I want to play you guys. So we're going to open up a lobby. We're going to password it. We're going to make the password LEET. 1337.
Got it.
1337 is going to be the password. The lobby name is going to be level up -14. All right, so we're going to play Gael against
Gael.
you guys. If you want to play,
So let's do that.
we're going to do that. And we're also going to field questions from the chat. If you guys have any questions for us, please ask them now. I just gave myself a flat tire. Okay, there we go. All good.
Yeah, so Vicious, you play for a little bit.
I was gonna
wanna
say
watch.
you guys could go first. How many
So you're
players
going to make
are we bringing
that?
there?
No, just the
one-on-ones?
one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ones-on-ones?
Just the one. So get your Street Fighters ready.
Oops. I need keyboard boys. Somebody needs to lead me.
Oh, Matt, can you type 1337 on the keyboard?
Or 143. I love you. Oh, and Rathmatics, yes, we can see you. There you are.
Dude, they're playing some hot ass Mortal Kombat music right now.
I know. Techno Syndrome. The Immortals.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys can't hear it. It's floating around
You
in
have
the
to press
esports
enter.
arena.
You have to press enter on the keyboard.
Enter, boys.
Okay.
All right.
So 1337.
So, character select on, definitely. Victory settings, first
to two. First to two.
First to two, everything's
We'll do it
correct.
Capcom Pro Talk style. You know,
Alright, first to two.
two and then you're done. Except there's no turbos. I'm sorry,
no,
guys.
Well, even if there was, nobody's getting any.
Okay. Okay. I mean, maybe with another carry. I don't know. Your guy's looking a little.
I feel like your Guile is
little
probably
suspect.
I feel like your Guile is probably the best Guile on the couch at least.
I don't know, dog.
Your Guile?
I don't know.
Dog,
It's
I don't have the
better than my
combos.
Guile.
I don't have the combos, but
Better
I
than
have,
my Guile.
You
I
got
have-
the fundamentals.
I have the ambition to win. You understand?
You have such a desire.
I have the desire. I don't
Such
have
a
to practice
desire
this
that
character.
overrides.
I just need to feel like Alex Myers. I need to feel myself. You know what? I'm gonna impersonate. I need to be a professional.
So
player.
the
that is. I need to pretend I'm a professional player.
Look, I haven't had a Guile since
isn't that what you do already?
Super
I try.
Nintendo.
I try.
I haven't had
pretend
a
all the time.
Guile since Super Nintendo, so
The lobby is open, guys.
so let me
Also,
know.
any questions that you guys have for us? Did
Yep.
anybody ask any questions, Matt, earlier? Were they
Well, I'll tell you what.
wondering
I see one right
what
now.
we were thinking? What players do you think deserve sponsors, and what sponsor do you think should pick them up? I think we named a couple
We named a couple.
players.
I think-
maybe some other players that we didn't name though. I'm gonna
Off the top of your
kinda
head,
like
who would you
look-
pick?
Arturo.
Okay.
Arturo.
I was gonna say other than the ones we just
Oh,
named.
other than the ones we named. I mean, we kind of covered the ones I think.
So we
I know who I'd
covered
pick.
so far. We covered Chrisitarian, BJ, Jace, Kelvin, and Arturo and Arliev. So
I know who I would pick.
Who?
917. Okay.
who'd you pick?
Commander Jesse.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Commander Jesse
yeah.
is an up and coming player.
Commander
Dawson
Jesse.
player. He was a very
Came in 9th at West Coast
Ooh,
Warzone.
very strong.
He is
put
blossoming.
Justin Wong into losers.
I know.
Yeah.
He beat Justin Wong
Yeah.
At West Coast Warzone.
at West Coast Warzone.
And I would
Uh,
say Jesse because I mean he doesn't have the storied past that a lot of these other guys have. That is as well known as these other guys. But Jesse, the integrity on this man, the generosity of this man, the friendliness of this guy, his work ethic,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
his motivation, his
I've-
desire to win, everything about this guy. If I had a product and I wanted somebody to sell it, I would trust my brand's name with this guy. And
I've said the same thing.
and if given the opportunity to do this full time and have like that steady that cash to alleviate the stress of like
Any type
what
of
am
income.
exactly
Yeah.
he would excel in such an environment that he would get to that. He would easily traverse whatever blockage he's having right now.
Yeah. Right now, I mean,
I would
He's
say
talking
Commander Jesse.
everybody has one. And I have a personal debt to Commander Jesse, being that he was the first tournament opponent I had ever faced, and he was the one who really lit the fire in my belly personally. So, and he's in this room, and I've told him that to his face. So, yeah, Commander Jesse's absolutely. We've also have mentioned Arliev. Another guy who's in a similar boat where it's
Yeah.
like, these people, they work, they go to school, they do whatever, they have. They're doing such great work with such little time, and they're beating people who, some of these people, it is their full-time thing. their full-time gig to just
I don't know
play
if
these
people
games.
can find the lobby.
That
They're saying that
reminds
they
me.
can't find it. Nobody wants to play Guile. You know, you guys don't have to play Guile, or I guess you don't.
No, I'll
don't
play
wanna
Guile. I'll
against
do all the Guiles.
You know, I
That's
just
what I
want.
said. I said that.
Can I want to address something.
I know. Someone come play us. Let's
guys,
do this.
So
Once-
Super D, you were saying that Art is Team Spooky. Team Spooky is
not showing up.
Arturo said on Twitter this week. Team Spooky is not his sponsor.
Correct.
Team Spooky
he
is
works.
his. He's
his
his
hobby work.
It's his affiliation, but
Right.
yeah, we can tell Art because Art told us they're not a sponsor and they don't sponsor him.
right.
In fact, he was even lamenting that
More of
having-
an employee. I wouldn't say employee, but like a
yeah,
a partner, like
I
a
would say an
business
affiliate,
partner.
yeah, or
like
like
a-
an affiliate. Yeah, it's not. They're not a sponsor. They don't sponsor
So
him.
real quick,
It's not
guys,
showing
it's
up.
actually not showing up for you.
Oh, no.
I think we're probably gonna have
Level.
to transition the segment to like a one-on-one and see who's really the best guy here.
yeah, that might be the case. Man, that's unfortunate.
It is
Level
on,
up 14.
It
Not
should
showing
be.
up.
It should be on private.
You guys have to look for a passworded lobby. I don't know if you guys are doing that.
Yeah, it should. It is set on private with a lobby. I mean, with a password on it. As you can see here, it says private slot on there.
Oh, that's why. It's the private slot. You're not supposed to do a private slot.
Yeah,
just,
that's only
just
if you
make
invite
it-
people.
That's what the guy just said on chat right now. all right, I got it.
Take away private slot, and just
All
keep the
right,
password.
All right, we in
there
there.
You go.
We in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
We fixed
boys.
it. We fixed it,
We
boys.
think we did.
Try it again. Okay. Remember, this is the first time that we're doing this. I hope you guys have enjoyed the cast. We're kind of winding down now. We've got about 10 minutes left, and then we're going to have to close it out. I hope to play some of you guys. If not, we're going to do this every single week. I think it went really well.
Ooh.
I enjoyed myself.
Oh, you ready?
Sharmuta.
Sharmuta.
ready.
We see you,
I'm
Sharmuta.
ready. All right, let's go.
Let's do this.
Maybe it's not.
Oh, quick shout out to my brother, LinkedIn RJ Rice. Thank you very much for subbing, Vape Nation.
Dave Nation.
And Wordplay for subscribing 2 months in a row. Our first 2 months in a row subscriber. Thank you very much.
Holla at your boy.
Let me see that Sugot in the chat. Sugot.
Oh yeah. You got to
So,
sub.
okay.
You got to sub.
Oh,
Sub
okay,
to
so
get the sub.
We are working on the
Sub
next
for
emote. That's
Sug.
either going to be, I can't decide between,
Should be us, just like like Pep Boys.
man, let me pull this up on the camera real quick. Just to show people.
I blocked those.
So it's either going to, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's either going to be something like this. I can't decide between this, the dunk. The dunk, what do you think of that one?
Yeah, I've seen that.
The
We
dunk?
talked about that in the
Yeah.
chat. I like it.
Or something, I mean, this is like really, this is
So vain.
bad quality, but,
So vain.
or Nikali. I don't know which one to do first.
I think if you get a better picture, we can. And
I
you
don't
can.
know. Yeah, this
have
was
you
really bad. This was
emerging-
poorly made, but it's a
you
good
emerging into V trigger.
Boo to the dunk, but the dunk is cool in conjunction with, with
the two of them
faces, you know what I
together.
mean? 'Cause he's
Ooh,
got, like,
drop the
arm.
combo for the loss. Sorry, boys.
Sorry,
Sorry, boys.
What about it?
He got crush countered though. Like, why did he get crush countered?
All right, dude. This rookie's taking on this silver right now. Oh, wait. No, you lost.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you won, dude. I thought you were
No,
the best
no,
at this
no,
game.
no.
Vicious, the
The lag
notorious for his shit-talking win or lose.
boys.
Win or
Lag
lose.
boys.
Uh-oh.
Yo, lag boys. Yo, Suha did
Oh,
something.
this is not
No,
us.
this
We're
This is only gonna help Jeremy. This is how he plays. He plays.
You're right.
Yeah, you play like a scumbag.
Oh, the punish is not real.
Oh,
You know what, Sharmuta?
Was that a good idea? Yeah,
I like
was
the
that a good
idea.
idea?
I like. It was a good idea.
He was trying to get over the boom, right?
Yeah, it was a good idea. It was just mistimed. No, that was really good.
Yeah, he should have reacted rather than guessing. Yeah, that's not real. Press them buttons after that forward leg kick.
That was pretty good.
Ooh, okay, Sharmuta, you're done, dude.
No.
You're done.
Don't count Sharmuta out. That
Oh, you're right.
also a
I
good
forgot
idea.
that Vicious isn't that good.
Do it.
He's trying so hard.
Do it. What are you doing?
Stop, Vicious trying so hard.
Are you?
Oh,
Oh, dude, that would have been
Oh,
You're
sick.
goading our
That would have been hot.
our.
I don't know who I'm
I'm just
rooting
gonna do it, I'm
for.
just gonna do it.
I don't know who I'm rooting for.
you can't jump that.
Did that do any damage?
Oh, what?
Did that do any damage?
We're getting DDoSed.
Barely.
We're getting DDoSed, boys.
Sharmuta, stop with the lag hacks, bro. Stay on script, dude.
Oh,
stay on
drop it to the full Nelson.
Stay on
Drag-
script,
oh.
Sharmuta. Make us look good, remember? You're supposed to make Vicious look good. Let him win.
I'm bodying right now. Oh, shoot.
No, you're not.
Dude, I paid
No,
this
you're
guy.
not.
I paid this guy off to make you look good.
Oh, the
That
dragon
does look good.
suplex.
That guile kick all the way also has such good meter.
Oh, do it!
Okay, yeah.
All right, so we got another question. Maybe me and Paul can answer
What's up?
this.
What's
What's
up?
your definition of a sponsor?
The sponsor.
Don't do it!
A sponsor is a benefactor. I feel like I think it really
something
just,
more than a benefactor, though.
I mean, they're basically your employer to an extent. You work for them. You work, and you are being paid not just in tournament venue fees and all that stuff and travel expenses, but you
get paid in gum too.
Yeah, gum and Krispy Kremes. I mean, I guess there's something.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, it is.
There's probably something deeper there. I'm not affiliated with any sponsors.
So I got to close this out on Sharmuta right now.
But, for example, okay, so
all right, we got 5 minutes.
Art took to Twitter this week, and he said explicitly, Team Spooky is not my sponsor. Every tournament I go to and everything I do is paid out of my pocket. He said that on Twitter. We could pull that up on Twitter right now. That's what Art explained that. So that's what he was saying when he was addressing, when people are saying you should be sponsored. That's what a sponsorship
it's like 21 frames.
is to him.
Yeah.
So I think really the bottom line is they are your benefactor, and they pay you to play, they pay you to get better, but also they
have to treat you like an athlete is what it is. Also,
pretty much, yeah. You are representing them as their brand, as part of their brand.
Nice throw, but also kind of touching back on who should be sponsored. There was another person I had in mind, Stupendous.
Ooh, you're right.
He would be really good. He would be really good.
He also works for Blizzard, so he's full-time employee.
He knows games.
Good shit.
Full-time employee.
Good shit.
But he knows how to play the game very well. He's been around the spotlight with the pro players, so he knows how to handle himself in tough scenarios. And he's using Zangief of all characters.
Yeah,
he's a character loyalist to the core. And he's using a very difficult character in this iteration of the game.
Yeah. If
you're getting bodied.
I'm getting so bodied.
You're getting Sharmuta right
man.
now.
I'm just
you're getting the Sharmuta.
You're getting so Sharmuta.
Oh my God!
He did it back to you, dude.
Come on.
He's gonna do it. Watch.
No,
look at he did.
Oh, he tried to do it.
Come on.
Oh my God!
There's not enough bandwidth. Quick, pull the plug. Pull the plug. We can't do this.
Dude.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nick, you suck with charge characters, and you play Nikali.
I need my hitbox.
Yeah, dude. Come on. Oh, he could have DP'd through that. He could have EX DP. Oh, he doesn't have meter. I'm a scrub. Oh, here we go. Sharmuta. Sharmuties.
No!
That wasn't me. Look, my hands are off the stick. That was totally not me. I wanted to
I'm so salty that I have to pass this right now. I don't want to do it.
All right, Stan, it's you.
gotta do it.
You have to redeem
Fine. Listen, I
can't play charge characters without hitbox.
I will remain undefeated here
Oh
in
my
this
God.
seat. You guys
I can't
can
believe
catch us
I can't
again
believe it's
next
begun
week.
like this, dude.
You better come
This-
with your A game, guys.
This is not gonna be entertaining. Let's do it. Let's do it.
That's the worst when you just he's got to freeze frame it and you just know that you're dead. Like you're not even dead yet, but you know you're fucking dead. Like it's over.
Yo, Sharmuta doing work on your boy Nick Tanilla?
My God.
Ugh.
My God. All right, we got just enough time to see if Sharmuta's
here we
going
go,
to
here we
close
go.
us out.
Sharmuta DDoSing us right as we speak.
Yeah. He
got-
really
Oh my
wants this
God.
non-existent Twitch turbo right now.
Dr. Stans, do you have a Twitch channel also?
I do.
What's your Twitch channel? Twitch.tv/DNick.
He's trying to distract you, dude.
All right. So again, if you guys want to catch us
I think it's
play
Dr.
every
Stance.
now and then, it's Twitch.tv/Dr. Stance.
And then
Yes,
you've got yours.
spelled exactly.
And
Oh my
mine
God!
is,
Oh my God! If I win
don't
this,
TC, don't TC.
Sharmuta, if I win this, it's totally because of lag. You are better than me.
Mine
I'm
is-
telling you this.
Twitch.tv/SFV_vicious. And as always, you're tuning in right now to Twitch.tv/Nick Tanella.
This is unplayable. This is
All you need to do
unplayable.
is
Bro,
throw
I don't know.
bombs,
Like
dude.
when you got the stick, it started happening. So I'm gonna blame you.
No, can we get a? There we go. Can we get a win, please?
I mean, boom, Sharmuta, boom. You see, you can't take us. We are a team.
yeah.
I know, Sharmuta. I'm with you. Yeah,
See
Twitch.tv/Dr. Stan.
this right now. This is the equivalent of coaching in a tournament setting.
Yo, Stance, this is what you do.
You have to fight
Tournament
3
against
mines.
Real, you have to not suck. Okay? When he DPs, you block.
Oh
When he
my
does
God!
this
Did he
right
make that
here,
safe?
you
He
block.
made that safe, dude.
You don't have to reversal though.
He's got good
Reversal.
Sharmuta. He's got good anti-airs, dude.
I like his color though. The red Real? That's real.
got that. See those light confirms?
Okay. See
Oh,
those
Super
lag
X.
confirms? How is he doing this, dude? You
Yeah.
know this guy's an online warrior. He knew like the perfect timing to
Use
just
the
traverse
magician.
the lag, dude.
He's definitely a magician.
Look, he anti-aired in the lag
Wow.
and was like
Oh,
siding
and
for him and
supered.
scooped out the.
Wow. For America.
Whatever, dude.
For America.
Sharmuta.
What the hell
Hey,
ever,
whoa,
dude.
hold on, wait. Sharmuta. I didn't win that.
Don't
I'm
believe
so
Don't let him
sorry.
hate-
I'm so
Sharmuta,
sorry. That
do
was.
not let him patronize you like that.
No,
be mad.
seriously.
He's
Hey,
such a scumbag.
Sharmuta,
dude.
Bring it back next week
He is the opposite of
and
kind and
poop
caring.
on him.
Yeah.
Make sure.
No,
You
come
got- well,
back.
I love
Make
poop.
sure you're not on that wireless
You know I
connection,
love
McDonald's
poop.
internet. Well, what did I say the last? Wiener Schnitzel. Make sure you're not on that
Yeah.
Wiener Schnitzel Wi-Fi. That
Hey,
is like the worst.
Weenie Wi-Fi is the worst.
Yeah,
Well,
Weenie
but
Wi-Fi is not
I'm just
good,
trying to
dude.
See what I
say.
did there?
I'm just trying to say.
Get
I
it?
didn't.
WRST. Worst.
Dude, that was not a legit W for me. That wasn't legit W. For me.
You're making him.
I'm saying.
Cry, dude.
I'm saying.
No,
Nobody.
No. We have
Nobody
to-
should have to
I know,
play.
I
I have
through
to give
that.
this headset back
I
to
agree with you,
Papa Valle.
Sharmuta. I agree.
Like right now.
All right, that's fine. I'm just gonna give him a freebie, but it's not gonna be broadcasted.
40
Okay,
up,
okay.
40
I'll give him a freebie.
Man, you're like Mike Ross right now. You're like, dude, I have to get this back. I have to make a point.
I gotta do
You
two
have
out
to
of.
prove a point
I gotta
right
do two
now.
out of
If
three.
anything, I have to prove a point. I'm the
No.
one who lost.
Dark Raven. I don't think it's. I don't
You
think
both
it's.
won one. I'm the loser here.
No, seriously. I think it is the bandwidth. Well, also, we're whatever.
We're hardline, didn't we?
We're hardlined. Oh, then
Yeah,
Sharmuta, it's your
hardlined,
fault.
I know when that hardline bling. That
We're
can only
hardlined.
mean one thing.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding,
When
man.
that hardline bling. Oh, we're going. No.
All right.
This is gonna be off.
Speaking of not
off-
having a
off
company
camera.
affiliation, and we really don't, so I'm just gonna hide all
Okay,
the
this
label.
one's going to be off the books, guys. We're going to close this out right now. We got to end the show. It's 9:30. So thank you guys for tuning in for the first pre-Wednesday Night Fights
Yeah.
show ever.
We're gonna keep doing this.
We're going to keep doing this. This was a lot of fun. Tomorrow we'll talk. Tomorrow. Next week. That's the only days I care about. Yeah. Tomorrow's Wednesday. The next day's Wednesday. We're going to talk about DreamHack. Because DreamHack's
for sure.
going to be this weekend.
Yep,
So that's going
DreamHack
to a
Austin.
lot of sick shit's going to
Yeah.
happen this weekend. And then we'll figure out some other topics too. I'm sure stuff will happen during the week. So we will see you guys in like 30 minutes for the tournament. Because we're going to run a tournament for the next like 5 hours.
Yeah, you
So
right.
stick around for that. Thanks for showing up. Peace, guys.
See you guys. This will be.
I think this is like